What is the Quarry? The Quarry, I've heard people talk about it as like a social experiment.
Yeah, you did a great job though. This is a lovely setup. Also, amazing. And this walkway.
This property, which is 65 acres, a lot of it's consisted of wetland. So this used to be a rock quarry which was blasted with dynamite and has since become the quarry that we swim in. But it was very disturbed with the wildlife, and since it's been developed here as a communal artist space, has been rehabilitated and thriving with wildlife. We have beavers on the land, and they've really been doing what the beavers do, chewing on woods and putting up dams. My name is Wonder Fallon, and my art is been developing for over 20 years now. I started dancing in 2001 when I was 10 years old. One of my disciplines is contact improvisation. Yeah, contact improvisation has many different layers, but essentially the difference between martial arts and contact is one has an end point and you try to end the match, whereas contact, you just keep it going. So there's really athletic, it can be as small as touching to acrobatic tossing someone through there. What I do is I try to help people learn new vocabulary as far as our body mind, and when we get to learn and expand that vocabulary, we can have a larger conversation in a way that's dynamic, and that's how I contribute in this space and here in this community. So I moved to Bellingham, Washington in 2012 to attend Western. I was in the dance program and I graduated in 2015. I came to one of the festivals early summer, and I went to every festival that year, and I started volunteering to get more involved. And there are some really awesome festivals that when you're volunteering, you get to really create it, be a part of that. And one of the festivals, late night on the dock near the water, there's some people that were living here. I told myself I could see myself living here in this type of creative, artistic, communal space where people are gathering and doing really awesome things. Yeah, so what is the benefit of living at the Quarry? There's so many. One quick thing that I share with people often when I'm talking about the Quarry is during the pandemic we had a meal club where at that time we had 20 residents, and you're cooking for those 20 residents one every 2 weeks. And we didn't go a day without meal club, which is someone makes dinner for the entire community. It's this kind of service and care for each other. There's also so many people that are skilled that can help you troubleshoot things. One landmate helps me with my car, flush the transmission fluid and get it running. So there's just so many people with different experiences and skills. We also collaborate on giving space to artists where they can come here and dedicate their time towards their work with really affordable space. And now that rent is a base rent at $450. So that's another thing that I get exposed to, and I feel so fortunate for that because I get to see so much art, and I get to connect with people who are in different parts of the world. Kind of special thing that we do here is we have bulk food. So we have a room of like these 5-gallon buckets filled with food that everyone has access to. An organic farm garden. And one of the cool things is like the woofing program. We have woofers come and live here to work on the land because we have so much that needs to be done. My dance partner that I had for 2 years, like we would be working in the studio talking about living like our dream. It's like doing our work that we're so passionate about. We get to spend this time connecting with these beautiful people who are like has this awareness with consciousness in our bodies and well intended with creating something that's really beautiful. So I do feel very privileged. My quality of life has increased exponentially since I started living here. If you're looking to get more involved, I would really encourage you to look at lookoutartsquarry.com.